sweet. Yeah, life sweet like melody, didn't have time for felony, but mine and jealous.
People, welcome back to The Fix. It's a boy now here with Ari, and we have an individual whose song you might get diabetes from. That'll be explained. Before we get to that, we have to say big ups to our sponsors, Ethiopia Life, Herbos, or Cannabis and Culture combined for one of a kind experience. You can visit them at 10 West Kings House Road, just across from the Canadian Embassy. Also, you can follow them on Instagram at Ethiopia Life, or visit their webpage at ethiopialife.com for the latest info on strains and merch. This video is also brought to you by Pure 24, pure natural supplements designed to enhance the body and mind. They make supplements affordable, effective, and easy to use. You can visit their website at pure24store.com. Their product ship all across the world. They don't know, so you can use that promo code TheFix to get 50% off all purchases. That's promo code TheFix to get 15% off all purchases. All right, people, as we say, we have somebody in the building who have a song you might get diabetes from if you listen it too much time. Man who say life so sweet. JSweet in the building.
Yes, sir.
Bless up.
Yeah, man, blessings.
Bless. So, we just mentioned the song Life So Sweet featuring Chronic Law.
Then,
First of all, tell me how that collab there come about now.
well, it come about a friend of mine.
Mm.
A matter of fact, my sister-in-law,
Mm-hmm.
she make it work because, you know what I'm saying, I live in the States.
Yeah.
I live in Atlanta. So I told her that I want to do some work with Chronic Law. You know what I'm saying? I just said, yo, I got to connect.
Yeah.
She got to connect with Bashi. So
Oh,
when she called Bashi and told Bashi, like, hey, you know, my brother-in-law want to do something with Chronic Law. So Bashi said, hey, whatever time he's ready, it's all good. So, you know, I'd be like, hey, I'm ready to make it happen. And she'd be like, okay, let's do it.
You know, your accent is so jarring. I'm looking at you, I'm like, wait, like, you're a full-on American.
No.
Your accent is like, I wasn't expecting that from you. I'm sorry.
How long have you lived in America, by the way?
Me?
Yeah.
Boy,
It's all like a long time.
Decades. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Wait, you said Atlanta. I think when it's Kimmy, you said Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta. Yeah.
So have you always lived in Atlanta since you migrated?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what about Atlanta is so good? Like, share with us, like, the
Atlanta,
appeal of Atlanta.
You know what crazy about it? When I went to Atlanta, it was like, they used to say it's country.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody used to be like going to New York, Florida, such and such. And I got some friend went away the same time I went to Atlanta, and they moved and went to New York and said, yo, they called me, be like, yo, man, hey, Jay, where you at? It's country. You know what I'm saying? Some Jamaican friends and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, okay, it's all good. It's country, but one day y'all guys gonna come back to Atlanta. And now Atlanta is the shit right now. Everybody wants to come to Atlanta right now.
It is, because I used to love watch HGTV, and anytime them do like House Hunters, the house in Atlanta, you get bang for your buck because you get such yard space.
Right.
And the cheap, and it used to be so affordable. Not cheap, but affordable.
Yes.
So you realize
You're
that.
Right. Because in New York, you're talking about, man, you get a studio with a little house
like $5,000.
500, like buying for like 600,000.
My God.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's small. In Atlanta, you get a house for 500,000. Hey, you're talking about a mansion.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah. So it's different, like from New York and Florida to Atlanta. I mean, like I said, Atlanta is a place to be at.
Right.
Atlanta is like the place to be at. Everyone moved to Atlanta right now.
So in your estimation, what's the dancehall Jamaican scene like in Atlanta? Is it a big musical Jamaican reggae scene?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like when you're talking about dancehall, you're talking about Atlanta, you're talking about Florida, you're talking about New York, California, places like those. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So once you migrated, was it an immediate move to music, or like you had to do something else to figure out the path to music?
Well, what happened before I went to live in the States, but I was doing music like 10. I was doing music at 10 because
Wait, repeat. You were doing music
like 10 years old.
10 years
at
old.
10, okay.
Yeah.
At 10. And what crazy about it, it was, I don't know, General Trees.
Yeah, man.
General Trees was like a father to me.
Okay.
So it was like a kid back then. And it happened, General Trees, we were at the bar because it's staying in Jerusalem Boulevard, Washington. That's where I'm from. So he was at the bar drinking, and I was walking up the street. My grandmother sent me out to go to the shop and stuff like that. So a guy was expressed himself to General Trees like, "Hey, I can do music too," and he was singing to General Trees and DJing and such and such. So when I passed by, I heard him. I'd be like, "Hey, Trees, I'm better than this dude right here," and Trees be like, "You're better than him, Let me do something then." And I sung a song, and he'd be like, "Yo, you're good." And then the next day, Trees came by my house.
Yeah.
To like work with you, to
Work with me.
into the music,
to the music. And I remember when I was like 10.
So you actually recorded a song in a studio and him something?
Yeah. And he take me to places like Ocherias, and when I was like 10, 11, something like that. And I have to come back to go to school.
Oh, so you're actually performing, you're like a child star performing on the road with General Trees?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So it started from there. And then I kind of was kind of eased back for a little bit and was just doing school and stuff like that until my mom went away, and I stayed with my grandmother and stuff like that. So stayed with my grandmother, she got to go over there, get her stuff together and file for us and me and my brother, and then we just went away from there.
So when you say the biggest thing you learned from General Trees being around him?
Well, I know that he's a father, that type of father figure that teach me a lot, like training on my vocal. He always be like, "Hey, go to the ocean and dive under the sea," and kind of shout a lot to Billy voice and stuff like that.
Wow.
You sure?
No, like you go under the sea and you be like screaming out.
It's like usually when a sentence start out like that, somebody I tell the person to go kill themselves. But I get the sentiment. I get my
it's like you gotta go, like you go swimming and you go dive on the bottom. You just shout out real loud. Just keep on shouting as long as you can, because it builds your vocal up and stuff like that.
So I was asking, so your musical path to after you migrated, I was asking, did you continue with music while you were overseas? Or?
Yes. I did. Yes, I did. And what crazy about it, and when I went overseas and I get off the plane, I met Outcasts.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's Big Boy, Andre 3000, and Big. And so it started from there. So it was like I was meant to do music.
Okay, so you met them. So what is like a case where you a passing meeting or like a handshake, have conversation meeting with them?
No. We worked together, really.
Okay.
Yeah. So when it happened like that,
and Ibaya said that you worked with Killer Mike too.
Yeah, Killer Mike. Yeah.
Right. So again, what was while were you overseas? Like, what was your focus in music? Like, were you recording or writing?
Yes. I was do recording and stuff like that. But what happened? When my mom went over, my grandmother came up too. So it was like, went over there, got to go back to school and stuff like that. And you going to school and you working part-time and going to school and plus the music at the same time. So you go, when you leave from here, you got options. So either you're going to go to school and work or you're going to go and hustle. I choose go to school and work because I know that it's different. Like a lot of people, when they go to the States as a younger age, teenager, whatever, and they be like they don't really have that person to really guide them that way. So they go to the States and be like, hey, they hustle or whatever. But I chose to, go to school and work because I have a lot of friends that came back to Jamaica, like they get deported and shit like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not good.
I know, yeah.
So you chose the path of going to school and, you know, so
and work and
working.
music.
So, okay, so go to school. I'm assuming getting the diploma.
Right, everything.
Then you went on to university,
Yes,
college, get
right.
the degree. But you always had the path of staying in music.
Of music, yes. Because
Right.
what happened is so crazy. Like I said, when I met these guys, I was like, I'm leaving Jamaica doing music. And I meet these big rapper. At that time, Dre and Big, I mean, maybe a lot of Jamaicans maybe didn't know about these guys as yet. Until maybe about 2003 when they dropped Miss
Yeah.
Jackson's maybe.
Oh, yeah.
A
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of folks heard about them. But they've been big. The Outcasts been big like long time ago. Yeah, the Outcasts been, yeah.
Okay.
But like Jamaica, they keep on maybe that AR, Miss Jackson and stuff like that.
So the advice that you know, you said that you work with Killer Mike and, you know, you've met Outcasts. So was there any sort of advice they also gave you, and how were you able to keep up doing music
Okay, well, I
in
know
this new environment that you're in?
what they do, and they tell me that, hey, JSweet, you got to write. Well, make sure when you write 16 bars. So when they're in the studio, like they want you, if you go in the studio, you want to freestyle and stuff like that. You can't go in the studio freestyle. You got to be writing down your lyrics and stuff like that.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So the songs that you have now with Chronic Law, and I think you did one, is it 3 years ago with Beanie Man?
Beanie Man,
Yeah.
absolutely, yes.
So I mean, so your focus and I guess your genre of choice is dancehall reggae.
Yes.
Reggae.
With a little bit of R&B,
Yeah.
you know, a little bit of R&B into it too, because I got a couple songs like is on that path, like a little bit of R&B too.
So I mean, I was on your YouTube and I pretty much only saw two songs.
Okay.
So
Okay, what happened? Is a lot going with my grandmother. You know, I get sick and stuff like that. So because of my grandmother, she kind of raised me and stuff like that. So she gets sick, and I would kind of chill off for a minute and shut down everything and take like a break.
okay.
So when you go on YouTube, like maybe a lot of stuff not going to be showing because they shut down completely and take a full break.
So I have to ask, is your grandma, she passed away?
Yeah, she passed away, definitely. And
My condolences.
condolences,
Yeah.
yeah.
So is it now that she's passed away now, so you feel like you have the space now to get to focus on what you want to do, which
Absolutely.
is the music. So
Absolutely.
this is like you now coming into it,
Right.
coming back again into the scene.
Absolutely.
So when you're overseas, like how are you able to I guess keep up with a connection and a vibe? You're saying that your sister-in-law, she's Jamaican, she lives in
Yes.
Jamaica?
Yes. A matter of fact, she just went over maybe about 6 months ago to live over it.
Okay. So these are your people still, you still have connected
Yes,
family
I got.
and friends?
Yeah, I still got my family here, my cousins, and I got a lot of people.
So you're gonna do a official music video with Chronic Law for Lifestyle Suite?
Yeah, we
Is that
working.
in the works?
We working on that right now. You know, we went out to do his part. He kind of busy working on his stuff too, and he got several videos. So definitely, we're working on that. Yeah.
So I mean, you said the video is in the work, so giving a proper promotional push too.
Yes, definitely,
This-
definitely.
Okay. So is it that you're coming? Sorry.
Oh, go on.
No, I was saying that. Are you coming down here, living? Are you trying to come back or set up base here again in Jamaica to get more connected to the sound
right.
here?
Okay, I can put it this way. My mind is always here. You know what I'm saying? Jamaica, because this is where I was born at. So it's always like, hey, Jamaica, I gotta, come back home soon to live anyway. So, yeah, definitely.
Why they leave in the first place?
Huh?
Why they leave in the first place?
When I leave,
Yeah.
my mom sent for my mom.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, my mom went away. And then when she went away, my grandmother, cause you have your mother and your grandmother start to take care because your mom went away and stuff like that. So, and my dad, he went away too. So, my dad
So you pretty much your entire
my dad
family.
live in Oakland, California. So, and my mother, Atlanta. So, it goes, but yeah, definitely.
What struggles you used to go through like when you were here?
Huh?
What struggles you used to go through when you were here?
You know what crazy about it? It kind of, it did struggle a little bit because, Jamaica, when you're talking about growing up, you're gonna have that hard times. You're gonna have good times. But what happened? I used the good times just overcome. I use the hard time and overcome good time, and good time overcome hard time. So I don't really, because when I was here, I was a good person. I never tried to do the wrong thing. I always tried to be like, hey, my mother was a great mother. So she always like, although living in the ghetto, you know what I'm saying, was crazy because you got options, and what you want to be or what you want to do is on you. Yeah. Because everybody got options. End of the day, you know what I'm saying, it's on you what you want to do or what you want to be. Because nobody or no one can stop you from do what you want to do, really. They'd be like, sometimes people go around and blame the person and be like, hey, that person let me do that, or that person let me do this, and start always blaming. And what happened and crazy about it, you can't blame someone with your mistake, because if you keep on blaming someone, you're going to always making that mistake if you don't check yourself.
And not take accountability. Right, you are.
Yes.
You said that your EP, that there's a EP in the works?
Yes.
Is that something?
Yes.
So what can we expect from the EP?
Yo, we got like I said, we're gonna put that Beanie Man song on the EP and Chronic Claw, and I have a special guest. The special guest gonna be on the EP too. So the special guest, nobody can hear about who's gonna be the special guest, but we have special guest gonna be on. Okay. Two more special guests. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's gonna be a 7-song EP.
And it's going to focus on reggae, dancehall.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So like go for the heavy hit of them one.
You find the artists are willing to work with you and are more are excited and
absolutely, because I'm a type of person that easy going. I'm easy going, ain't nothing really bother me. You know what I'm saying? I'm really just take life simple and less stress, because stress really that kill you. Diabetes and blood pressure, it's serious.
Right.
For real.
Yeah, I use a life so sweet still. So.
Yeah, but life sweet in just life sweet in general, not diabetes and blood pressure.
So you said that you're coming back? Are you coming back here in Jamaica soon to focus? Well, because it's going to be hard to try and balance that.
Definitely. Yeah. So what I'm doing gonna be doing 6 months here, and 6 months back to the States.
Oh, 6 months here, 6 months there. So you're trying to balance it. But there's the plan and a hope to really transition back into Jamaica.
Yes.
Right. And to pursue music full time, you think that you've earned enough now to be able to focus on what you really want to do.
And I've been, like I said, I've been wanting to do this, but go live in the States, and like I said, you gotta.
You think it's too late? Like I've always wondered that.
Well, music. Okay. You know what happened? It's just like you're telling yourself, like, hey, for instance, you're 60 and you're going to date someone at 25 or 30. And then you're going to be like, hey, he's young. I can't, it's not going to work, but it can work, because end of the day, it's like a mind thing. And people are going to keep on talking about, hey, it's too young, but it's what you want to do. And, it's nothing never too late. It's just what you really want to do. Because you can't be sitting and be like, man, you know what? I really want to buy this mansion, or for instance, I really want to do this, but now I'm here now. I'm not really thinking about doing it. Never let no one tell you like, hey, I'm not going to do this, or you cannot do it, because KFC, whatever he started doing that KFC.
Yeah. No, but restaurants, he developed the fried chicken or the recipe for fried chicken, but that's food. Right. But music, there's always the image and trying to get to certain things before a certain time. So
right. Well, like I said, end of the day, if you do good music and great music, it has no limit.
That's true. That's true.
Bless up. JSweet isn't working on the people follow up on the Instagrams and social media.
Oh, JSweet Music Official, everything. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Audio Mac. Go ahead and stream all that, and that.
So no date for the EP.
The EP is supposed to be dropped February the 15th.
Oh, so next year.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the name of it? Do you have a name? A title for the EP?
You know what crazy? The name is Style.
Style.
Yeah.
One word.
Yeah, style. Yeah. Just because what happened, I give a name that is like, I'm kind of like, I always dressed up and stuff. That's look
Like a foreigner.
like, I guess something like yeah. Well, you know what crazy about it? Because no, for real, it's like I'm like this like daily.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
So even when you go like foreigner Walmart or I don't know, Target, wherever.
Wherever, if I jump in my truck,
Yeah.
if I get up and jump in my truck, it's like, because you never know what's going to happen. So I always prepare myself for
See, yeah, artist for real. Image is everything.
Image is everything.
Just
Yes.
True.
Ellie says so.
Ellie says so. Oh my God.
Bless up though, JSweet. Give thanks for passing through.
Yes.
I look forward to the EP.
Yeah, I'm on bless.
All right, people, JSweet are the fix that.